I got kind of a silly challenge here today. I have 3 adjunct loggers, pale loggers. They're PBR, Keystone Light, and Rolling Rock. And they're all different strengths. PBR is like 4.6 or 4.7, Rolling Rock's like 4.4, and Keystone Light is 4.1, so you know, they're somewhat close still. And I had my girlfriend pour them, so I don't know what they are. They end up with very different amounts of head, which is kind of interesting, as you can see. And I got the answers on the bottom, and I guess since the glasses are wet, they're kind of coming off. I'll try to avoid revealing anything to myself, but they all look pretty similar in color. Maybe this one is the darkest one. It also has the most stuff on. No, this one's pretty light, but I guess this is, I don't know, they're all pretty narrow on the bottom. Just by looks, I'm going to guess Keystone, Rolling Rock, and PBR. PBR is also the hoppiest, I'm pretty sure of that. Keystone perhaps the most carbonated. I don't know, let's start with this one. A little, I don't know if it's corny. Maybe this one's the rice one. I think Keystone uses rice. Not totally sure on that. But this one smells kind of sweet, but not much, not hoppy, not much lagery stuff happening. Oh, it's a little bit sweet. Maybe that's the Rolling Rock. Yeah, this is the Keystone. I'm not getting much of anything from this one. Yeah, this one seems more ricey, and also notice like the head is the worst on the Keystone. It's not like it was in a dirty glass or anything. There are actual hops in PBR and Rolling Rock, I'm guessing, and in Keystone, it's just extract. Well, it might be mostly extract in the other ones. I'm not sure. I didn't do a bunch of research on these shitty beers. But just very, very characterless. Maybe a slight green sort of quality. I don't know. Maybe it's the Rolling Rock. I think this one's a little bit colder, even though they were all in my fridge at different places, though. And yeah, maybe I'm totally wrong. It's kind of hard comparing this. I've done blind tastings of PBR and High Life, but High Life is clearly like one of the more malty, sweeter, adjunct cheap lagers. Yeah, I think this one's probably the hoppiest, and PBR seems to have kind of a metallic-y, minerally type thing going on. And as you can see, like, they got all that lacing on there and the head retention, and it's not like it's super overcarbonated. This one seems like it's crazy carbonated. I'm hearing bubbles coming up and crackling still. Well, it seems like it has the most body. Yeah, the PBR is not bad, if that's what it is. And this has the smell of like sweet snap peas or something, and that's what my friend has told me, that he used to think Rolling Rock was like that, but not anymore. But I'm getting this green, I guess it's DMS, that's what it actually is. Dimethyl sulfide, it's like cabbage, green, vegetable type thing. It's making it seem a little like fruity and sweet, but not in a great way, whereas there's a teeny bit of it in this one. But the body's a little fuller, and then this one. It's hard. I guess I'll go, let me just try these two again. And they're like, which is paler? I don't know. Probably this one. Like, I kind of wish I'd done it totally blind, so I couldn't even see the beers, so I couldn't judge it that way. This one, it has more of a, I don't know, better beer smell. Like this one is more DMS. Or is it? It's so hard. I'll just go with my first instincts. Keystone Light, Rolling Rock, PBR. Let's see. Nope, this is the Rolling Rock, yep, and this is Keystone Light. Yeah, so it was hard for me to tell the difference between those two. And this is PBR. PBR definitely stuck out. Yeah, I should have, like, when I saw like the head retention and the noticeable DMS and the lack of body, like I noticed this one had a little bit of sweetness, whereas Keystone Light doesn't. And I think because this one is for some reason warmer than the other ones, that had some effect on it. But it's kind of fun, and this is one of the harder blind tasting challenges I've had, honestly. If you try to just do all the light beers, that would be really hard because they're all within a few, tenths of a percent, and really like a lot of similar ingredients. I'm not sure if Rolling Rock uses rice or corn. Wait, which one's Rolling Rock? This is the Rolling Rock, yeah. But I kind of at first thought it was the Rolling Rock because a little bit of sweetness and actual head retention and lacing a bit. But it's a fun challenge. I recommend everyone try it if you're into this nerd stuff.